What's this piece? Yeah, dude, I've been being raped by dudes for 30 fucking years in a big, big, profound way. Yo, dude, when you do rock and roll, this little prick is sending me shit about Eric Burden being raped or whatever, and then he's making segues to Shameless. Shameless was awesome. Fucking awesome. I never said I was raped. I don't know the word for it. Which time? There's been three different occasions. Once when I was 15, 18. Oh yeah, 18 and 20, 23 maybe. That's what girls do. I have to tell this story one more fucking time. Yeah, that show was fucking great. That's what I said. I think the dude's a little fucking weird. Yeah. How do you rape a dude? What's the term for it? Um, I have to fucking tell that it's rape right now from you making me tell this story. Which time? But I know what he's talking about. The third time. Well, I'm in a Jesus fucking Christ. This is none of your fucking business, but I'll make you look like an asshole again. What is it? I'm with three girls. The lights are out. I'm drunk. I wake up hard because someone's rubbing my dick. I think it's I'm in the room with two girls. I think it's the other girl that I'm trying to fuck, but it turns out it's the other one that I would have fucked anyway, but probably not. And then you wake up. I wake up and I'm like, wait, just give me a minute. I gotta go to the bathroom because I had to take a piss anyway. I go into the bathroom. I find my way. It's all fucking black. I open the door. The lights come on. I unzip my pants, and it looks like the fucking Manson murders are all over my dick and all over my jeans and all over my stomach. And I'm like, holy fucking shit. I thought I took her virginity or something. Maybe I did. I still don't know. And there's just, it's probably just menstrual. I mean, yeah, that's a bit of a shocker. Yeah, that was a bit shocking. And I took a bloody piss with with blood on my hands, on my balls, on my dick, and I'm pissing into a toilet. See, this is rape right now. What you're doing, because you're a piece of shit rapist. And then I went back and I couldn't, and I don't know if maybe I finished. I don't remember, but there was just, and then I woke up in the morning, and there's dried blood all over my fuck, and I have to walk 6 blocks home. And told the girl, that wasn't right. You should tell people before you fucking, yeah, because there's everybody's got a VD. That's where I got a VD from. I got a big, big, giant, fat fucking wart on my dick because of it afterward. Then I gave it to Sue, and then I had to fight with Renee to keep it. Yeah, you piece of shit. I mean, that's the problem with. At least get a condom. At least fucking, because I found out later who had the fucking warts. So yeah, it is an unpleasant experience. I didn't call it rape, but it kind of felt like I had been taken advantage of. Now, if I did that to a girl and she was passed out on drugs, and I just said, "Oh, I just think I'll just put my dick in for a minute and just pump it away," and she wakes up, I'll go to fucking prison, won't I? I mean, wouldn't I? That's what happens in the dark when you're fucking around. But I really, it doesn't bother. The VD bothered me, but that doesn't bother me so much. Not really. But I did feel violated, and it is a violation. That's what happens when you're a rock star motherfucker. You know? And the other two times were nice. You wake up, a girl's blowing your dick, and she's got a boyfriend who's in the next room. Well, and she just puts her fingers to her lips and says, "Shh, what am I going to do about it?" Yeah, you piece of shit. Well, her name was Lumpy, though. Yeah, that has nothing to do with me, you piece of shit. Everybody had a nickname. And you want me to tell this story one more fucking time? I got all kinds of rock and roll stories you wouldn't fucking believe. But yeah, no, if I did that to a girl, I would go to fucking prison. And, let's not go to prison. But if I'm laying around with my girl and she's my girl, because I told the story about doing that to doing that to this girl or Francis. Francis don't care. We have an agreement. She said, "Don't wake me." Sometimes she says, "Wake me up," and then sometimes she says, "I don't care. Jerk off on my ass. What the fuck do I care?" And I'm filming it because that's my girl. We're in our fucking bed, motherfucker. She knows me. I didn't insert my dick. I'll go to fucking prison, wouldn't I? And that's the last time I'm telling this story, you piece of shit. Don't use Eric Burden, as a fucking way to talk shit. That's who I'd be back in the day. There'd be Beatles and I'd be Eric Burden. It's like, you're pretty, but you kind of got a rough look to you. Okay, you can be in the animals. Fuck yeah. Because he said, because he doesn't like that because I'm talking about animals and nice things. Yeah, I love animals. And I love the Eric Burden's animals just as much. Hell yeah. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I mean, these people, this dude from Scotland knew more about rock and roll than 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 the Americans did. Well, you said animals, and then you were talking about Showtime, and then you were talking about, and I want to, because you're lumpy and fuck away from me. Seriously, get the fuck away from me.